Wrapping up a tremendous weekend in Salem, Virginia, back for a final time at the Salem Civic Center, where two teams remain on the path to a Division III men's basketball national championship. Joel Cornett and I had a great seat for the entire weekend and couldn't be prouder to have brought all the action. And Joel, a great Saturday, and we actually got started off with a little different something, an all-star game. Let's just dive right into the highlights, shall we? Because we had some really fun action to get things started and a great showcase of Division III talent, won by the East. We got a chance to talk with pretty much every participant and really set the stage for a fun day to see what the game of basketball really means to these guys. We were cracking up on the side.
Well, and a great time for us, Will. Got to interview almost every participant in the game. Got some great candid moments out of the guys, but one guy we didn't get ended up with the MVP of the game.
Leading scorer in the nation ended up doing just that with a few highlights at the end. And that was the appetizer for what would be two incredible semifinals to set the stage again in the 75th anniversary year of the NCAA tournament, all of the championships being contested in Atlanta, Georgia, which meant that Salem would not be the final place. It's just a part of the journey to get to Atlanta. Two teams remained, and the first one to get there is one I don't think anybody expected to get out of Salem. That's Mary Hardin Baylor. How about the fight today for the Crusaders? James Allen bounced back from a struggle in the quarterfinals. He got the scoring going, and then the big shots started falling. Corey Meals all the way down that entire roster. Leighton Zinsmeister, the freshman, some big shots. Mary Hardin Baylor trailed by as many as 14, Joel, in the second half, and they willed their way to a 74-67 win.
And the Crusaders' W just has to feel so sweet for all Mary Hardin Baylor fans. The first half, it looked like they'd have no shot. Three key players on the bench with 2 fouls came back in the second half and got big shots from several guys on their roster and able to celebrate when the final horn went off.
Certainly the most emotional team here, and they will play for a national title, shocking the world and the #1 team in St. Thomas. So who would they play? Well, fresh off a night where they scored 101 points, Amherst looking for a second national championship, went to work early, but nothing would be easy in this game. Alan Williamson got the scoring going. He ended up with a team-high 17 to go along with 10. The freshman chipped in the early going, but North Central brought a whole lot of fight. This was a low-scoring, grinded-out battle.
And for Amherst, in a low-scoring, grinded-out battle, it was all about the front court. Peter Casilla, Connor Green, Ben Pollock. You talked about Alan Williamson and Willie Workman, all had a workman-like effort in coming out of here with a W tonight at the Salem Civic Center.
They win it 52-44, halved their effort scoring from the night before, but hey, whatever it takes to get to a national championship game. So I put you on the spot. You're not going to pick a winner, but the showdown in Atlanta in 2 weeks, what do you expect from the Crusaders and the Lord Jeffs?
Fireworks. I mean, March Madness continues. We're going to take it from Salem. We're going to pack it up with the truck, the headsets, all the equipment, and we're going to take it down to Atlanta, Georgia, and I can't wait to see that game. It's going to be really exciting to see this through. That championship's going to be outstanding and a fun one to watch.
You've been a coach. What's it like to have 2 weeks to prepare for a championship game?
I have no idea. That's an off season. I've never had that much time, but I know this. Both coaching staffs are going to get real familiar with each other, and both these teams will be chomping at the bit to finally get on the court at Phillips Arena and go after another opponent.
It's going to be a great game. Make sure you set your calendars. 12:30 Eastern, the tip-off of that championship game coming up in 2 weeks from Sunday. That's it from Salem.